I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at Carl the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middleweight champions of all time, fighting out of Nottingham, United Kingdom. It's the Mexican.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big. And there's the bell to start round one. And another hook to the body scores. That counter shot lands. Nice job by him to block that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has nothing on the drama that we've seen between these two fighters. We expect a standing ovation when these two are done.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
Good counter punch. Catch and shoot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. The straight right just misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive then. A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Talk about Froch in that last round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Beautiful counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than this.
Beautiful counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Froch in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What a punch! And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. Nice counter. And he scores with the counter. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter lands. Insane action. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about watching that. Here we go to the 4th round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. He threw a punch and just got countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about watching that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell's...
Come on, breathe.
Back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Froch in trouble. And finally, Carl Froch goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm getting my SD blow.
You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but
Welcome forward. Face with tears of joy. Hop in career mode. For what? A W. They whoopin' on you online. Lol. You trying me? I was dropping shit yesterday.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times.
Lol.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's fight.
I'm playing with a new person anyway. Blocking.
Mate, what are you doing? Come on, switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight, and now you've let him back into it. Come on.
And you're just sick again, hyphen.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Damn Messiah, get you some rest today. I need some better energy. Tanera told me go training mode SMH. Messiah, he eating through that stamina. Keep eating flag foot fast.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. Let's do it.
talking like I know how to play.
6. Are you all right?
Okay, focus. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Let's do it.
I just can't play good with this fighter. It's okay, although I don't know who these MF is. Woman shrugging.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. Right, let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart.
Let's go.
Game
doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Now it's a tougher fight. It's got to be confident.
Let's fight.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You got complacent. The fight's not over.
Oh, I just seen you say you sick again, cuz. Is it COVID?
Let's do it.
That's it, you're winning the round, nothing stupid. Great work, this is all going nicely, it's all going to plan. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You gotta go out.
Let's do it.
Get back to the game plan. Get back to the game plan. Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Be your business.
right hand. Start doubling up the jab. Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? You started to make this...
Let's go.
Look at me! Look at me! Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to...
Let's fight.
Go heavy. This game made me realize I don't know shit about boxing. It takes a little longer with one weight class. How so?
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of Alexander Usyk, the former Undisputed.
This bout is...
Not too many seats to be had in this. And there's the bell to start round one.
I know about 10 boxers on the game and half of them old and don't box no more low.
That counter shot lands.
Blocking.
Nice stop, but that won't score. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Catch and shoot.
He looked like one of their members.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They drop their guard, they get caught. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counter-puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. He fails to score with that left hook. Caught him. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And he wasn't ready. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Usyk in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They exchange punches. How about that time counter shot? That jab doesn't find a home. Good counter punching. Can't score with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Perfect counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without...
Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just avoids the left uppercut. Caution being thrown to the wind. A perfect counter lands. Shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Misses with the straight left. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter back into the fray here in round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Has has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Close the door.
I went over the rules. Let's fight.
His round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need us to focus on what we're doing.
Let's do it.
switch on.
done family victory hand.